We gonna get some keywords out here in a minute. Okay. Oh God, we're gonna get some keywords out here in a minute. Oh my gosh. So I feel like the song that set the stage for this psychic intuitive counseling session is Whitney Houston, Saving All My Love for You. Oh my gosh, I gotta get it right quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me screenshot that. This shit is crazy. And it makes sense why I was like wanting to hear um, the soundtrack. Maybe that's where I was going with it. I wanted to hear the soundtrack for Waiting to Exhale. But now, it was like, nah. It was really more so that I needed to see. It was more so that I needed to see something in that movie. and what that something is the part where Whitney Houston was waiting on I forget his name. I be forgetting that man's name. But whatever his character's name was for Whitney Houston's character, which I think her name was, what was her name? Fuck, I can't think. I can't remember. But Whitney Houston's character in Waiting to Exhale, and the man that Kenny, I think his name was Kenny. Was it Kenny that she was waiting for? And the mama was kept trying to like keep her in this mindset of he's not going to be in that relationship anymore. It's going to be over. And then she learned that he had a child with the wife and that there was another child on the way. So, quite naturally, Whitney's maternal, divine feminine nature was going to kick in and feel like she's trying to break up a happy home, especially when she heard that a newborn baby is on the way. And Kenny was just lying, and was it his name Kenny? I don't know why when I say Kenny, I'm literally, was it Keith? I think it was Keith. Keith. Kenny is the guy that was with Vivica Fox on Soul Food. Anyway, like, I don't know why I'm feeling this, like this song coming on, Whitney Houston's Saving All My Love for You. And she was like, it's not very easy living all alone. My friends try to tell me find a man of my own. But regardless of, like, in the Waiting to Exhale movie, he still did show up. She did make love to him again. Like, this shit is crazy. And now I'm channeling Shirley Murdoch's As We Lay and Husband. These are things, is this cycle, guys. Ladies, we got to be hyper vigilant. I don't give a fuck about these karmic cycles. And like, this shit is crazy. Because it's at the point where it's like, dude, what's your problem with me? Do we have are we enemies? Are we enemies? That's where I'm at with it, because I don't get it why I wasn't just told in all these different times that I could have been told that he's married. Not I'm married, he's married. Like, why can't you just say that shit? Why do you speak it so fervently like, no, I'm divorced? And I never felt that in my spirit that he was separated and done and over with and moving forward, positively moving forward with his life after being in a divorce. I just never felt it didn't just resonate as like truth. And I'm so ready for this energy, for this man to not be holding me back or holding me down or trying to confuse me or trying to trick me out of my position or something. I don't fucking know what this shit is. But I did not want to get on here. I do not know what's going to come out. And I'm not in the fucking mood to be crying. I'm about to be 52, June the 9th. 5 and 2 is 7. Right? Light path number 9. I haven't got no time. Oh my gosh. Can I get the cards of your destiny, my love? So, as I was doing so much work behind the scenes, journaling, writing notes, constructing cards, I need the cards of your destiny bin, the cards of your destiny bin, cards of your destiny bin. I done said this so many times. Guys, like, oh my God, I still desire this man. Like, I don't know what's going on, and this is part of it. This is part of the spiritual journey of self-discovery, is to understand why you still got some type of a tie or some type of a rope or something with somebody that you don't, that is so I just don't want to, like, I'm 52, dude. I know people celebrating the beginning of the new year when January 1st of the next year hits the clock, but I'm looking at now, I get it when Prince was talking about he doesn't celebrate his birthday because he only had one born day. But I'm celebrating, I'm speaking this now into existence for however long I stay here on the planet, this lifetime, that these are celebrations or reflections of my rebirth. Reflections of my rebirth. I need my daughter, she said she's going to make me a cake, and I want that written on my cake. Hopefully the person don't fuck it up. Reflections of my rebirth. Every year that I'm alive here in my flesh on this planet, from 52, age 52, and I needed to say that shit, age 52. Reflections of my rebirths. You see what I'm saying? She wanted to give me a cake, so that's what I need wrote on there. She wanted to do some art on my cake like I did her cake, but I just needed to say age 52, reflections of my rebirth. Yeah, because something about 52. She was even telling me about 52. You know what I'm saying? That she seen something in my 52nd chart or something about something she was reading it to. So, I don't know, y'all, but it's like, this shit's crazy. Pluto RX in Virgo. Pluto being retrograde brings about a ton of emotional and physical awakenings while also creating turmoil in our lives. RX means retrograde. Pluto energy in Virgo means what? Pluto energy in Virgo means what? I already did that. Yes, go back. Where is it at? Where's the other folder? Pluto in Virgo. So it's his fucking Virgo placement. It's something in his fucking Virgo placement. I read it. 8 of Diamonds and Saturn. Money to spend, financial power, a sign of financial success, surprise romance, or travel in later life, large sum of money made through illness, death, or the loss of another inheritance or through hard work. What the fuck is that talking about? Somebody got the 8 of Diamonds and Saturn. Wasn't it that Quasi motherfucker who had that 8 of Diamonds and Saturn? Uh-oh, that's not it. Where that shit at? He was who had the 8 of Diamonds? Somebody had the 8 of Diamonds in Saturn. Oh, that's me. What the fuck? 8 of Diamonds in Saturn. Okay, what's going on? Anyway, I don't know how to be fucking technical about this. So I'm just going to try to communicate what I feel in this present moment. And I know they're going to let everything build up to the grand finality of what the fuck need to be talked about. But I still desire him, and I don't know what to do with the desire. Acting responsibility. What? Acting responsibly with all of your affairs brings joy. 6 of Diamonds and what the fuck is going on, Spirit? Something supernatural is happening right now. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh, this is my birthday gift. King of Swords is in Mercury. That must have been last year. No. Whose King of Swords is in Mercury? Somebody's King of Swords is in Mercury right now. Let me find out. So this is in my Venus. No, this is in my Mercury. Somebody got this right now in their Venus. 6 of Diamonds and King of Swords. Hold on, let me find out who that is, because that's mine right there. This is that Quasi dude, I think, y'all. Hold on. There's a reason I pulled this fucking file the other day. What I said, King of Swords is in Mercury. No, it ain't him. It ain't him. It ain't him. It's somebody with King of Swords and Mercury. Oh my gosh, it's Michael. What the fuck is going on? It's Michael. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Where he at again? I said the other day, he the one in Saturn right now. Some type of bullshit going on. I'm telling y'all, I feel the motherfucking bullshit going on. I'm tired of it. I'm telling you, I'm tired of it. He got King of Swords and Saturn too. There's some shit going on. And these motherfuckers trying to hope that I don't figure this shit out or whatever. Yeah. He's my 7 of Wands. Yeah, there you go right there. There you go right there. Yup. And where he at right now? He's just not leaving out of his Mercury. He just not leaving out of his Mercury. June the 4th. Yeah, he leaving out of his Mercury. He going into his Venus right now. And he's got that King of Swords right there. There's some bullshit going on. And I be trying to tell him he got to get out of all that damn worldly shit on a regular damn basis and, like, you know, get yourself together. Get out that worldly shit, you know what I'm saying, about bills and bitches and tricks and treats and all that shit. You got to get into your spiritual gnosis about things, you know what I'm saying? How long, y'all? So let me go backwards to what I had already pulled up about the Pluto. Something is going to see. There go the 6 of Diamonds again. Somebody need to be acting responsibly with all their affairs. 6 of Diamonds. And where's his Venus at? Let me look at it. He about to be in his Venus. I need to study his Venus tonight for homework or later. Yeah, he about to be in his Venus. And he had a 5 of Diamonds. Yeah, I'm gonna study his shit tonight because I wanna know why I would want to watch Waiting to Exhale. And you know, Waiting to Exhale is talking about these women that been fucked over by men and their hearts are being broken and they're being played with and, you know, all that type of shit like that there. Anyway, let's keep on going backwards to where we're talking about that Pluto and Virgo. He got Virgo somewhere in his chart. Something about Virgo. I need to look at that too. Look at the Virgo placement in his chart. I gotta find it. Cause see, this shit be coming up, and I don't be wanting to study it because I'm like, I don't. My ego be in the way real big as far as like giving these men my energy when they don't motherfucking deserve it, and they playing these kind of silly ass dumb ass games like life ain't for real. Excuse me, I don't be want to do all that. I'm big on that, baby. It's the Taurus in me, straight up queer, wherever the placement is. My ego won't allow me to bow. I'm not finna bow. For what? I'm the divine feminine. What's your problem? You don't know your position? Study Michael's Virgo placement. Because I knew there was a reason why he gave me his time of birth and all that shit. Like I keep saying, like if he was just acting like a typical ass thug ass nigga that's out here trying to like, be married on the side and busting bitches down, for like snacks and shit. Like what? But why would he give me his time of birth? Why did he? It's like he wanted me to study him or some shit. Like he wanted me to do the fucking work. It's like, what's the soul contract? Like I need to reread the soul contract. Because I don't like feeling double. I don't like to feel like I'm straddling no fucking fence. Because I don't need nothing cutting in between my vagina lips that can hurt me and cause me to bleed. Okay? So I'm not going to sit on no straddle no fucking fence. And I like to be accountable for how I'm playing a part in whatever my misery is. I show up to prove to myself that I'm doing the motherfucking work every day. So I don't like this feeling of somebody in my energy like that. And whatever this weird ass silent motherfucking game is, fuck that shit. I'm about to set some fires to some shit. And I'm really feeling that. And I've been feeling it strong. And I ain't been trying to vocalize the shit. I've been talking about all the other dumb shit. The shit that I can talk about and still remain petty and power. I ain't got time for this motherfucking shit. Let me go back to it. My baby not organizing. I'm telling you, we reorganizing. I'm reorganizing, y'all. I'm about to purge a whole bunch of shit off this channel. I'm about to just go through and purge like, ow, gone. It's done. It's old news. It's already written. It's already been spoken. So I'm going to go through and just clean up a lot of shit, y'all. So I'm going to be consistently going through these massive purges. And they good. They good for you. They good for you. It ain't spring cleaning. Call it a massive purge. If you just going to get rid of a whole bunch of content on your channel, you're going to crash it out, start over. That's what a lot of us have to do because we're consistently being under attack by bitch ass motherfuckers who don't got the gifts or the talents and they haven't been called. So they jealous, they mad, and they hating. Bitch. Okay? So, anywho, let's go back to it. Hold on. Because I think I'm going to have to check into the Damon Tarot to find out what's going on with Michael Wayne. I want to know. I just need to know. It's like I can't completely... I know it's over between us like that. Romantically, sexually, whatever. All that good shit could have been. I know, but it's like... I need to know what's his problem, though. You know what I'm saying? I need to know. I need to psychoanalyze why the fuck he thought it was a good idea to chase me all these years, lie about being married, and then secretly be trying to force me back towards him. Like that's what the fuck I feel. Like it was some trickery, some trickaroo, some type of alchemy done. Some shit in the unseen was done. And so right here, yeah, Pluto and Virgo. So I got Pluto and Virgo in the 8th house. Yeah, so it's something about his shit about... I'm going to go check. 2 signs that share absolutely no common ground in elements, which is air and earth. Or modality, which is fixed versus mutable. So that's some shit in his chart. I saw it before. I meant to write it down and all that. But, I was really diligently, keeping a folder on him. I still got the folders over there somewhere. And writing down shit that I was discovering about him. But then I would get mad because I be wanting him to know what's going on in the world, in the spiritual world of how you're learning. And to let him know that you are divine masculine. You are called. You do have a divine purpose. I looked into your cards of destiny. I don't really know how to read astrology, but, I'm grateful that AI, you can put that shit in there a certain kind of way and it'll tell you what you need to know. So I'm grateful. So AI be working for me like that, but it doesn't create a smooth flow or a direct confrontation. That's what the fuck this is going on between me and this man. There's no smooth flow, and there has not been a direct confrontation. Instead, it's forcing a psychological itch. That's what the fuck I just said. That persistently forces you to recalibrate how you manage, control, or people. This shit, oh my God. So it's literally like I had to come into his life or talk back. I had to talk back and to give him the green light, to give him the energy of like, yes, I want you. All the fucking words that I have said, all the words that I keep saying, my ego will not allow me to repeat myself, in a way that I'm not being heard and understood and respected for my wisdom. So that's the beef I have with Michael Wang. For the record. That's the beef I have with him. Because I've done my part. I fulfilled my part of the soul contract. So I'm waiting for my exit papers, my discharge papers, onto a new muse. My work here has not been appreciated. So I'm talking to the councils of the highest white light. Let me say this for a moment. Let me stop. Praise be to the Most High. To God be the truth. And I'm putting in a petition about this. The same way I put in a petition about Terrence. The same way I put in a petition about Christopher Williams. The same way I put in a petition about Charles Davis. The same way I put in a petition about who else? I think I said everybody. I didn't either put in a petition about Quasi. It is already written what's going to happen with him. He got some massive, massive karmic deck to pay off next lifetime. So, when they showed me that, I was like, all right then, cool. Cool, okay. They just showed me something today. I was like, wow. But it's like every time I focus this sexual energy towards or on or about Michael, I get like, it's a good angle. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit when they say it hurts, 911. You know that shit when they say it hurts so bad? Like, damn. If I thought about sexual intercourse hurt so good. That's hurt so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should, but make it hurt so good. Like that. Hurt so good. Damn. That's kind of scary. And that's what I feel like I ran away from. Like I knew it. He had the snake and I was the snake charmer. And I ran away from that position because I knew what I would do. It's like I knew myself. I knew there was something in me that was not to be fucked with. And I felt like if the masculine that goes in there and flick on that ignition and then be like trying to think that from afar he can rev my engine up but don't really drive me in the direction in which I should go, I was going to tell some shit. So that's why I avoided him. And I keep telling him that. I avoided you. Because I already knew what I would do to you. I already knew. Because something with this past life energy feels like you treated me bad last lifetime. I don't know what form you were in the last lifetime. Like, I don't fucking know, but I recognize his energy signature, and he treated me bad in the last lifetime. But we were together. We were married, or I was committed to him. But he was a whore. You know? But I wouldn't leave. I told you guys, it's akin to that movie Cadillac Records. where Gabriel Union was Odu's wife, and she wouldn't leave. You know, she, even though, and think about the movie on the Fences. Think about Fences. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? He wouldn't have had that baby on her and all that type of shit. She still stayed there. That's how it was with me and Michael in a past life. And we had a son. And my son was killed, or he passed away some kind of way. I grieved his death. It was his only son. He had other women, other children. He didn't have no son with them, with just me. And our son died. And this shit felt crazy as fuck when I started having these memories. And I was like, what? So I kept trying to be around Michael. I kept trying to look in his eyes. I kept trying to, like, you know, I'm a very sensual person. So I like to, you know, when my man has his bath and he's, you know, has his own pheromones and stuff, I like his scent. I like to be in his chest, you know, rubbing his chest. I like all that. And Michael refused to come around me. That has broken my heart. That has made me feel some kind of way. Because it doesn't make sense. I've never actually put out a love call to any man that denied me. Because I've never had to put out an a love call to a man. You know, like it was communicated, and we, you know, okay. You know, you see? Like, it was never where I had to, like, swoon and do all this type shit. Like, I didn't understand his energy. It confused the fuck out of me. Like, right? And I dare not try to test, was it something wrong with me with other men after I met Michael. I dare not do that. It's like something in me knew that that's what I would be doing, and it was going to be trouble. It was going to be trouble. Like, I've done this before. And it could have got a little bit out of hand, but I always reeled it back in. Like, okay, so what am I talking about? When a man plays his role, like he really don't want you, but he wants you. Right? He really don't want you, but he wants you. It's a type of game where it's like confusing, because he'll show up. It's not, you know, they be calling these motherfuckers narcissists. It's like he'll show up and he'll love bomb and he'll do so much to keep you on the string. You know, loose strings. You got me, how does it go? Loose ends? You got me on the string now? Yeah. Hanging on the string, loose ends. Right? So, yeah. So it's like there's always loose ends that never get tied up. That never get, you know, put in nice bows and everything. Frayed ends, you know? And I was like, why is he behaving like that? So the only thing made sense was A, this is some kind of stupid ass game he think he playing with me that's gonna backfire. B, he really is still married. So whoever this woman is, she got a hooks in him. It can't be wife 1, wife 2, because you cannot pursue wife 3 in Texas. You have to be physically, legally divorced from wife 1, physically, legally divorced from wife 2 to get a wife 3. But I felt like it was something going on there. Whatever that is, it wasn't for me to dig into cards or whatever to see and pry into whatever it was other than a woman. Okay, an obligation to a woman and some kids and a family and an AKA marriage contract. It wasn't my job. I never peered into his life like that, because that's the shit I be telling you. I don't play like that. I don't want to know, and I don't fuck with motherfuckers. Be talking about, can I do a reading for you? No, you don't need to do a reading for me. I don't fuck around. So I completely wiped away that energy of these women surrounding themselves around me type shit. So like I said, I gotta figure out, why is it that I still desire him? Why something inside of me has not let go, and it's actually kind of like not wanting to let go. That's the point. So I need to see, is that in my heart? Me and my vagina, we already discussed it so many times. There's no debate. There's no debate. Absolutely no debate. So this is my heart. Is that rain? This is my, yeah. This is my heart and my mind. Is it? That's the battlefield right there. So I need to know what's going on with this man. Because what I'm gonna be real pissed off about, leave a little crack, my love. Is you gonna cook something we gonna eat today? It's 9:18 in the night.
Yeah, I'm the girl the things is bacon.
Oh, okay. So what I got to say is like, when this shit is over with, baby. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I told him, and I know he think I'm bullshitting. I know, because I bet, all these men, they do that. Yeah, you said you was going to stop texting me last birthday, and the birthday after that. I mean, before that, and the birthday before that. So since I came back in 2021, every birthday, which has been 5 years now, birthdays you've had, coming up on 5. You talking about you gonna quit texting me and you start back texting me. So I told him, because I don't know if Terrence's still alive and be watching my live streams. uh Quasi probably still think that type shit too, you know what I'm saying, just because. But Terrence, the man that I actually government contractually married, will know for a fact that when she says she's not going to communicate with you, well, Michael do know that shit. Okay, you ain't got to use that as an example. He know that shit. That's why he said you studied on him. Nah, you studied on me. Yeah, I was trying to get with you. How was you trying to get with me? You never told me I was pretty. You love my toes. Oh, I know you. I forgot you had pretty. What fuck you mean? You forgot I had pretty feet? When did you rub my feet? When did you lay in the bed with me and we rubbing feet? What? So I had to hold all this shit in, man. When he goes, I sent a picture to him one time. He zoomed in on the feet. Tell me, I forgot you had pretty feet. So that time I had put a short up on this channel back at, I deleted since. But I had just did me a nice little pedicure. And, was showing how my feet be inflamed and stuff. And, just twinkling my toes and stuff. That video was like with him in mind. Because I literally wanted to see how many other men is going to tell me that my feet are pretty. Like, how fucking hard is that for you to tell a woman that you have a foot fetish? You like for women to not have corns and shit, like on Boomerang. When Eddie Murphy was with Robin Givens and he was so happy she ain't had no damn cracker corns on her feet. What's so hard about you telling me that? You did. You was up close. You was up and close with me in the flesh, but you never paid attention to my feet. So why you zooming in and paying attention to? See, I don't forget one minor detail of a man being in my energy over 1 year. If you last without playing dumb games, silly games, you got your mama in your business, your sisters or your family members, and all that type of shit that can happen within the course of like 6 months of being with somebody. Like some shit be going down within 2 months. Like that shit be so lit in their life. Like it'll spill all into your world. Like, wait, hold up. You know what I'm saying? If you last with me past a year and I feel these certain fiery feelings for you in my heart and sexually I desire you, and that shit lasted past a year, oh, I'm about to investigate your ass. You are under surveillance. Spiritually, you're under surveillance. So I never really focused on the sinister side of Michael's psyche. I never focused on that. And that's what's hurting my feelings, because I did not focus on him being a womanizer or cheater, wayward. I didn't focus on it. I knew it was possible. He's a human being. He's a man. He knows certain things go on in his family. You see what I'm saying? So, but it wasn't something I dwelled on. So why would this masculine dwell on the fact that I didn't fuck and suck him like he wanted me to? That's what this is about, goddammit. Because I didn't suck and fuck him when he wanted me to. So is that not spelling out a sense of control? So this energy is consistently following me in my lifetimes when I'm here as a woman. And we gonna find out what the fuck is going on. Because the shit that keeps sticking out in my head is when he said to me, you know what, the thing that I didn't like about you, the thing I didn't like the most was how you always wanted to be in control. What? Had I not taken control over how I was allowing my fears and my internal insecurities and whatever the fuck else was going on caused me to be stuck with somebody that I don't want to be with, that I don't like you like that. But that's not nice, Liz, to say that. It's like I was always a woman of very upper class, like integrity and the knowingness on that you do unto others as you would have them do unto you was in my core fabric of my being, because I would not have been with certain men that I was with. But because I see people as people need to be seen, as true beings that deserve to be loved, respected, taken care of. And I passed those motherfucking tests. So if I finally get back to what I desire, and what I desire keeps playing with me, then it was like a no-brainer for me to go into the dark feminine. Go back into the dark, wield my sword from the wield my motherfucking sword from the darkness. She right here, Virgo Libra. My Pluto is in Libra. I got Pluto also in Virgo. Yeah. Type shit going on. So it's saying that we not equally yoked because of our placements in our chart right here. Is what it's saying. I gotta go find that in his. But it's forcing a psychological, see, it's in the mind, itch that persistently is forcing you to recalibrate how you manage control, or people, entities are trying to control you. That's what they wanted me to focus on right there, goddammit. These motherfucking entities are trying to control you. And you have really set yourself up for a real big failure trying to control the energy of the divine feminine. That's crazy as fuck. I mean, what? So then these songs I channeled on Avant separated. The karmic women driving these men back to the divine feminine. Mario crying out for me. Vado, you got it. Tank, can't let it show. Avant, read your mind. He told me, look it up. You look up everything else. I will. So, yeah, in Western astrology, I got Pluto in Libra, 7th house, retrograde. And then I got a vertex in Virgo. 16 degree, 26, 7th house. And this is it right here. I got to go back and study this. I wrote it down on a big foreign piece of paper, big paper sheet. Give me that clipboard somewhere. It's somewhere. Give me my other clipboard. Now, is this one on? No, the one that I was writing on it. Give me that. I got to find that. I got to put this shit together, y'all. Because I have to start being way more organized with my notes. And due to this health shit, and goddamn, it's pissing me off. It's somewhere I had wrote about the Virgo. It's somewhere. Oh, I know where it's at. It's in my gold clipboard. Yeah, this was a pic. This was a kipper. My gold folder. Yeah, did I say clipboard? I'm so damn kind of hungry that weed kicking in. What we saying here? What this is, girl? This ain't. What is this? No, the tablet, the glittery tablet. The glittery tablet. Yeah. Yeah. And then this goddamn King of Wands. This reverse King of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Let me find it right quickly. I wrote that down. I need to start back writing in my folder so I can keep it together. You know what I'm saying? I know how to write shit where it makes sense to me. It's about my life, my journey. So, you feel me knocking? So, here we go. Let's find it. I need to know what's going on. Because I don't want this man to think that he can play with me like this and like, okay, you passed the test. Like, who the fuck are you to put me through some kind of a massive ass, crazy ass test like this when I don't fucking know you like that? Like, let's just talk about it. Let's just let the ego speak. I don't fucking know you like that. Like, if I sacrificed so much for my ex-husband, we spent time in the hood together. You feel me? So I didn't feel like I was above him or he was beneath me. And he didn't treat me like he was above me and I was beneath him. You see? So we spent time. We went through shit together. He's riding right with me in that little Neon. He's riding right with me in that little ragged ass Chevrolet Equinox. You know, I was motherfucking riding him around because he got all these health problems, fucking with his eyesight and all kind of shit. So I didn't pass that test of unconditional love once a motherfucking again. Once a motherfucking again. And it's time for me to receive my pay. It's time for me to receive my pay. And that's why I say it's hard for me to think about a new love. And every motherfucking time I start talking about it's a new love, here come this goddamn Michael Wayne again. Y'all been noticing that? I have. Every motherfucking time. Every motherfucking time. And we finna find out what the fuck is going on. I'm telling you, I'm tired. Because I don't want to go in the spirit and do shit. Because I don't do that. I probably did do that in a past life. Told some motherfuckers up. Because they was playing with me. Like Carrie did. They thought she was a bitch. A punk bitch. And she had to show them motherfuckers. Burnt them hoes up in that schoolhouse. And I don't want to do that. Because if I love you, why am I trying to hurt you? I'm not going to force you to do a goddamn thing. But I want you to stay at my motherfucking energy. Don't be thinking about me. Don't be stroking your dick to my photographs. God damn it. The fuck? Where is it at now? I know I wrote it down. I didn't went this way before. Did we start at the beginning? In Virgo, I wrote down that stuff. Where is that? Because, I mean, the way I be yearning for this should be scaring me. It do. That's why I ran. I be yearning like a motherfucker for him. That shit scared me. No, cause see that's that shit that they do, and they get up in there and they touch them switches at all the same time, and you know what I'm saying? And the vagina, see the vagina has an imprint. The vagina has a memory, a brain of its own. It can remember the imprints that came through there, and so the womb will recognize, hey, here, this the one. You see what I'm saying? That's how my vagina set up. Get on mine. So I ran because I knew he was gonna play a lot of games. I already knew it. He's doing it today. Look at this shit. 12/13/2025. Spirit, what's going on with Michael Wayne? Saturn, 5 of Swords, Queen of Swords. A journey through health issues. A change in your job or your home environment due to someone's illness. These changes may be unavoidable. These changes will bring more harm than good now. They are a necessary part of the progress. A worsening health condition sends you to the emergency room doctor. Yeah, I know I've been going through health woes. Queen of Swords, these challenging issues with your health and living arrangements are giving you self-mastery skills. Positive impact comes from taking the responsibility over your own health challenges. Art of learning secrets of how to improve your life from within, which is one of the highest spiritual achievements, and it's to achieve magnum opus. A Queen of Spades woman you're involved with are being trouble or a burden for you. It's me. God damn it. Hell motherfucking yeah. Okay. Pluto, Queen of Diamonds, 7 of Wands. Queen of Diamonds, this year you are very concerned about finances and manifesting material wealth. It's talking about this year here coming, this here we in 2026, this is 2025. You're going to be transforming to somehow attain the prosperity you desire while not being swayed by the lure of money for the sake of just having it. Watch out for this energy around you, spending and leaving yourself broke. You are yearning for the breakthrough success in all your business and financial enterprises. You're a woman of expensive taste who loves the display of wealth and luxury. You have a great business head and you know how to run a business. You can smell a good deal. You can smell a good deal. See? This is how my psychic intuitive couch sessions go behind the scenes. Lessons learned. Let go of self-defeating thoughts and patterns of behavior. Positive attitudes and new sets of beliefs. Learning and sharing spiritual wisdom. As a man thinketh, so is he. Now pull 2 cards for Venus planetary influence. 6 of diamonds, 10 of wands. Spirit is guiding me to read here. Venus. Oh, I didn't pull it. 6 of diamonds, 10 of wands. So maybe we should. What you saying, Spirit? You telling me to write this out? 6 of diamonds, 10 of wands. Oh no, I did. Okay. 6 of diamonds. Financial and social affairs are running smoothly and without drastic obvious changes. Be careful of falling prey to being in a comfortable rut at this time. Settlement of a financial matter with a family member or a loved one, and this will keep the love flowing between you two. I don't know what that's talking about. Responsible behavior with this abundance brings in more prosperity and happiness. 10 of Wands. Success with people or friends. Social activities with intellectual overtones. Having the right connections to open doors that makes many beneficial contacts and friends. Instant acceptance by others and satisfactory interactions with other women energies. Okay. Your long range. Ace of Cups. A year of much love activities. Beginning a new personal relationship. New baby addition to the family. Motivation for love and affection that gets you out of your comfort zone. Someone important steps in your life. Jack of Diamonds. Achieving much success and prosperity from applying yourself. Many opportunities for employment. Selling of goods and services. Having a great promotion. And marketing skills of your projects you believe in will reap great reward. So having an ability to brand myself, to market myself and my services, that's the reorganization and purging that I'm talking about. Excuse me. Saturn, King of Diamonds. This is what I didn't look into. Oh, shit. From 12/20/2025 is the date that I should have looked into it. And that's probably one of them feelings where I'm like, fuck that. And I didn't. See, it's got a sticky note and everything. So Saturn, King of Diamonds. Let's go look into it. Because I ain't got time, goddamn it. Shit, don't be fucking ignoring me. Keep your dick. I'm not harassing you about your fucking penis. Shit, anyway. Shit. Like, what is the battle? What is the war? What is the war? Shit. I don't understand what the war is that we going through. Why are we warring? Oh my God. Spirit said, yeah, War of the Roses. Okay. So I'm going to study this one right here. So let me make sure I keep this book just like that. I'll put something around it, make sure I don't close it. Because when I get off and my food come and shit and I start chilling and everything, I'll be like, what? Close all this shit up because I don't like to see nothing out. Okay, boom. We gonna study that King of Diamonds, and we might come back to it. King of Diamonds, and that was in my Saturn. And right now we got 3 of Diamonds, 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 8 of Diamonds. So so from there that's gonna jump off to this. That's why I'm saying I'll be putting my stuff like that, not in a binder like this, because I have to be more organized. But I can find my shit. It's a method to my madness. I just ain't got time for this shit. I'm tired of yearning for him and he ignoring me and he not talking to me, and it's like Y'all to some motherfucker just say shit. I'm with her. We married. We together, and I don't want to fuck with you ever again. You gotta say that shit with. You gotta say that shit with your motherfucking chest, and you got to say the motherfucking way that I fucking said. You need to say it. Don't say it like the fuck you said it, cause I recorded our conversation, and every time I go back and listen to that shit, that sound like some bullshit to me. That if you really meant this shit, say that nigga, say that shit with your motherfucking chest. That's why I tell the motherfucker, tell me the words, baby. Tell me the words. Hello. Gemini baby, Libra baby, Aquarius baby, speak to me in the right, in your rightful meaning, like I fucking really mean this shit. Tone. Don't play and try to be keeping me hanging on etherically, in the ethers. Nobody can see my yearning and all that shit. Fuck that. The fuck is you playing? Do you not realize who you playing with? That's the shit that be really just making me want to go to the dark side. Because motherfuckers don't be understanding who they're playing with. And I didn't come this lifetime to flex. You feel me? This shit. Spirit, what you had just told me? Because I just got mad that quick. Oh, 6 of Roses. So I knew some shit was shaking. Look at this shit right here. War of the fucking Roses. War of the fucking Roses. This card literally talks about this shit. Look, this King of Wands then jumped his ass out here in the reverse. So every time one of these masculine cards jump out and go in the reverse, I know it's talking about that man. That's how I know. Okay? Because we already showed right here that it's saying the Queen of Swords, it has a block on her future. You understand? If I came into this lifetime as an 8 of Diamonds birth card, planetary ruling card is King of Swords. This why I always show up in my own picks as a man. I always show up like that. It makes sense to me. Had I not studied the cards of destiny, tarot wouldn't make no damn sense. I wouldn't care. So with that being said, look at that. I am constant. Let's read exactly what this spread is talking about. So the way it jumped out before I went live, before I started talking to his ass through text, this was already done like early this morning time or whatever, hours ago, And I was like, it said Queen of Swords, because I was on the random app. And what came out is the first card that comes up in the random app. Comes up in your tarot when you shuffle the first card that jump out. I want you to write this into the random app. So when that happens, that means that I'm going to be nosy to know what's the next card, And I kept writing things in that led me to start texting him again. And I had to turn on the music. Because if I don't turn on the music and let the music angels guide me, I'm going to be mad and talking shit. See, Quasi got that version of me on a regular basis and Terrence. So, yeah. The frequencies of the music and everything always calms me down. And then I can actually speak to him the way and say the words that I need to say. Okay? So let's talk about this right here and what it's talking about. Because I ain't going to be on here long. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm pissed off. I'm sick of this motherfucking shit. I don't bother no motherfucking body. So stop motherfucking playing with me. Anywho, so this is what came up right here. Hold on, let me go back up. Come on. Come on. What the fuck? Come back. Okay. So, the Queen of Swords in the upright. And then the King of Pentacles came out fluxed. Then, the way the cards jumped out is this came out and it crossed. Hold on, like this. Y'all can motherfucking see. And then like that. And then this one jumped out and it crossed it. Just like about like that. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? So before I pulled this little bastard out and it came out in reverse, this is what happened, like this. I got the actual picture. And did I send it to myself? Hold on. I think I sent it to myself for the thumbnail because it's got to be on the thumbnail. Yeah, here you go, y'all. This is exactly how it came out. So let me see if I can re-put that shit on there like that. Yep. Okay, this was up here like this. This had crossed right the fuck over it like that. And then this had hit it like that. There we go. There go the picture. So what it had said that meant was, My baby cooking fish and baked potatoes. Okay, anyway, so and I'm hungry as hell because I smoked and it worked, so I can eat. Okay, so this complete layout reveals a profound psychological and spiritual battlefield. That's what the fuck this is. But it's because of this man not coming to me. This is exactly what it is. Because of this man not coming to me. So remember the other day when I kept on saying like, okay, where the king at? All the queens was showing up. All the energy about the queens was showing up, about the divine feminine. All the different archetypes that the divine feminine human woman can carry in a lifetime. But it was not showing that a man was in the midst. And look, we about to get into it. Okay? So this is about a man. Because he showed the fuck up here. Not only did he show up here, okay, which when you read in the book, I'm telling y'all, I keep studying this Akashic Tarot because I don't give a fuck what aspect of life you're going through, the Akashic Tarot will lead you through. I'm telling you. This card means a man coming home to you. I promise you this. So why the fuck is he showing up like this in the reverse? Okay? Now, I could have instantly thought, this is him right here. Look, no. That's why I go type it in to see exactly what it's trying to tell me. This complete layout reveals, without this, put him over here. This complete layout reveals a profound psychological and spiritual battlefield. You experiencing a severe clash between sharp intellect and clarity, Queen of Swords, and a paralyzed or blocked material foundation. Why the fuck was I always telling these men, so what are we building? Are we building? Because I'm not investing anything in you if you're not showing up with loyalty, integrity, and committed to building upon our foundation. If that's not the case, get the fuck out of my energy. Permanently. A paralyzed or blocked material foundation, which is that King of Pentacles, flux like this and horizontal, and a deep crisis of faith or hopelessness. That's star in reverse. The Queen of Swords is you. It clearly says that. I ain't got to fucking make it up. The Queen of Swords is you. Or the mindset that you are being forced. Do you see that? You see why there's going to be a war of the motherfucking roses? Because you're being forced to adopt standing outside of the central conflict, the War of the Roses, looking at a devastatingly blocked situation with cold, objective truth. And that's what the fuck I've had. But that's not hard for me to do. Because I am the truth. King of Swords. So, but it goes deeper. Oh my gosh. Watch War of the Roses movie. So when I get out of here, I'm going to watch War of the Roses. I'm going to eat and I'm going to just veg out. You know, vegging out for me means like I try my best to make sure my mind don't continue to focus on what is in front of me. This is why I like to clear the energy completely so it's not in the front of me. But when you're embracing your shadow stalker, you have to hug him. Hug her. Okay? Now, the architecture of your spread. I love how they've been doing it like this. This is what AI been doing. The architecture of your spread has been doing it like that. So it says the star reversed over that King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords upright. It says, here is how these three powerful energies are interacting with one another. The core obstacle, the King of Pentacles horizontal, plus that star reversed. As established, this is the dark night of the foundation. And immediately, it came, because when I got off yesterday on creating the oracles and shit, because all that weird shit that came in my room, and that's why the fuck I don't be reading my goddamn comments and fucking with y'all like that. Those are the true supporters gonna show up and just watch. Once YouTube loads it onto the channel, you can watch the replay, pause it, go piss, scratch your ass, whatever, come back, continue. That's why it's public and that's why it's here for you to view it whenever. However, you need to click through it and take your time and whatnot. Okay? But those that are here to stalk and watch and think you plotting and planning through what you think that I'm giving you the 411 on my own life, fuck you and everything your motherfucking ass love. Fuck you and everything your motherfucking ass love. And let's go and get that 3 power. Fuck you and everything that your motherfucking ass love. Okay, that's how I do my return to senders. There we go. So, I saw right here on the back end when I got off of that little weird shit that came on when I was on, and I kept doing my work, right? I kept writing it up, boom, boom, boom. So I was like, oh, so this is the Negredo. This is the Negredo part of the 4 stages of the alchemical magnum opus. Okay, the dark night of the soul. Okay, got it. I'm right there. Okay, cool. So that gave me so much more, not just faith, but fervor, fire to continue. Okay? Because everything got to make sense to me. I'm King of Swords. Okay? All right. So, as established, this is the dark night of the foundation. You heard me speak about the foundation to build upon. I never had to tell Terrence, like, well, what are we building? Because he pretty much understood I gotta stay with this woman if I wanna survive what I'm about to go through in this imprisonment. I gotta stay with Elizabeth Marie Fontenelle if I'm going to survive what I'm about to go through this 13-year prison sentence. So that didn't necessarily need to be asked of him. He played the role. Okay? Remember I said when I was doing my little, and look, it's already growing back. I told y'all. Y'all saw me trim down. How many days ago was that? You know, he already knew that this is a good woman. I can, you know what I'm saying? He's Libra. So I can sense, and he got all that Scorpio in his chart. Don't forget that. I see exactly who she is. I'm a keeper. You know, I'm gonna try my damnedest to keep her while I'm in prison. So did I ever feel, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when I did my nails, what did I say? What was the topic? Users versus usees. Okay? And how everybody is born to be used and everybody is born to be a user. Because that is the only way that we will actually try to ascend past what we've always known. So leaving out of families, going off on your own, traveling, moving to another country, marrying somebody there, building all of that. You have to use your family foundation to build upon who you were going to become and move off. Okay? So you used your family's money, provisions, protections, and all of that. And now you go off on your own, and then you're going to use someone else, your wife, if you're a woman. Well, I ain't talking about gay shit. You're a husband, you use your wife to hold down the house and do everything she do while you go off and work. You see? So, okay. Terrence used me, I used him to get over fears and all other kind of shit. Soul contracts is what I'm actually discussing. If you can go to the depth of what I'm saying. So as established, this is the dark night of the foundation. Your physical security, financial plans, career, or home life feels completely frozen or broken. Do you see what I'm saying? When this fucking card came out, the only card that didn't come out did it come out? Yes, it did. You can go get it, Elizabeth. It did come out. Queen of Keys. It sure the fuck did. Roll the tape back. Go back to whatever part that was. We didn't start. Have y'all realized that we started the numbers over? Did y'all not realize? Did we get to 52? Let me go check on myself right quick. Did I get to 52? Did I get to 52? Look. Child, look at them. Look, my spirit team is wickedly excellent. I got the part 51, and then we started over. Did y'all see that? Is that not indicative of what I said I want my daughter to put on my cake if she give me a cake made? Reflections of my rebirth. Some kind of way. But since it ain't about to be no super huge ass shindig, and every goddamn time she want to give that, she want to do all that, she got something planned for me. She's supposed to be, she's doing videos and everything to like document how she's fixed up the, the living room and all that stuff she's done. So it'll happen how it's gonna happen. So I'm trying to stay in good spirits. With the health shit too. You feel me? But we don't ever like get out the house, do no big ass shindig, and due to my health, it ain't have nothing to do with no money. Cause me and my baby know how to go out and make it happen, have a good time. We ain't gotta have 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 people to be like celebrating our bond as mother and daughter. I've been here 52 years, you know what I'm saying? She hitting at 31, like just celebrating life. We don't need a whole big ass surrounding to do that. Me and my baby can just be cool on our own. You see what I'm saying? So, child, I started over. That's the crazy part. So anyway, because the stars reverse directly over the King of Pentacles, this material failure has successfully, and that sound crazy like a play on words, this material failure has successfully targeted your spirit. Okay? I'm like, wow. But I don't feel like that's totally talking about me because I'm like, I never worship money. You feel me? Like I'm tripping over here like, wait, what? I never worship money, so that's why I kind of just meditated on it for a while. Then I heard Spirit say, because another random app session, it said listen to some music. So even though it might not go with that particular day, I'm so like writing memos to myself or memories to myself, or it's something, because something is trying to wipe out my energy altogether, like just blot it out of the Akashic records. I'm telling y'all, this shit is going the fuck on. So I'm like, what? When they showed me that shit, I'm like, wait, what? That's some ultimate destiny swap. I need to go watch Infinite again too. And I actually bought that movie on, what was it, boo, that we used to watch all the time? Yeah, I bought that movie. No, it wasn't Voodoo. Okay. Okay, so because the star is reversed, I need to have a chip or something. My damn stomach is starting to kick. I want these chips. They're good. You know, I told you back in the day when I used to smoke, I had to have something crunchy, so they got to have the right seasoning on it. So this is be perfect right here. You gotta be careful, the motherfucker be whipping in your mouth. Okay, so because the star is reversed directly over it, this material failure has successfully targeted your spirit. It has drained your hope, leaving you feeling spiritually disconnected. I don't feel spiritually disconnected. Pessimistic. I'm optimistically tired of being in this state of being. And wondering if the universe has abandoned you. I don't think the universe has abandoned me. And if this King of Wands wouldn't have came out, I would have been sure that this is my damn energy right here. It's some telling me I ain't did no work. I ain't graduating. No, I'm not graduating. Age 52, I'm not graduating. I was like, what? But I knew this wasn't talking about me when this came out. It says number 2, the Queen of Swords is the saving grace. While your material world is blocked, so that's me, right? My finances and everything, my health, all that is blocked. And I do be feeling exhausted, not hopeless. The Queen of Swords arrives as your primary tool for survival. So that's why that Queen of Swords kept on coming up before. This is me operating in my divine feminine. And I already told y'all I've been knowing that the twin flame journey is about a self-realization and self-conscious awareness. And a healing of the dualness of the psyche, the masculine. I know all this. I know that. But they let me know it's about a man. It's about a man is in the energy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's continue. This Queen of Swords is a primary tool for survival. She represents the intellect, boundaries, and the ability to look at grief without letting it consume you. She refuses to sugarcoat the situation, and that's how I've been talking like I've been talking in this pics today. Hold on, let me get this chip in, y'all. My stomach's starting to, like, you know how the stomach do when you, how it's supposed to do when you hungry. My stomach doing that. That's a good sign. Mm-hmm. The Queen of Swords detaches emotionally. And I don't want my heart to harden against him. I don't want it to be something where he's in need and he needs to speak and he really wants to speak and he sees me now as who I am. But he's coming to me as needing my help some kind of way. I don't want to shut down all lines of communication. I mean, he got emails, he got social medias and shit, but I'm going to change my motherfucking phone numbers for real. Ask my cousin Mona about me changing my phone numbers. She'll tell you. Mm-hmm. She'll tell you. Yep. Because it don't matter how many years go by. Some kind of way, the universe will remind the person that person was not your enemy. You wronged them. You need to make amends. I promise it never fails. In my life, it never, I've seen it happen too many times to doubt it. So when I have my phone number changed and you can't directly send a text message where you feel safe at. I don't even call direct to do, so I'm going to send a text message. That's what the men be doing. When they feel kind of scared, like, I don't know. I'm going to text. I can't take it no more. I got to say something. I got to text it. I like it to be where I keep a motherfucker on block. That's what I do. Because in the past, a man would just text and it triggers me to see that however many days went by, a week, 2 weeks, and I, just a text out the blue, that shit's triggering me. So I keep your number unblocked. But the point is, with a new number, you don't have my number at all. You don't got my number at all to directly contact me and be like, hey. And honestly, it's not really just to get Michael not to talk to me, not to be able to call me. It's really not. Let's just be honest. I'm just letting him know my plans. It's so Quasi won't have no numbers towards me. That's what it is. I'm going to be honest about it. I'm going to be honest. Everything I do be like a strategy. And so to make sure that shit is real, because I'm telling you, energetically speaking, dude, I seen this dude that he's a self-professed narcissist, and he said that whenever a woman like cut off his means, like when he feel like he want to be able to contact her, he know he got a number, he know where she live, he know, you know what I mean? That's a certain controlling power move. And whenever he feel like he want to hit her up, he can. So she get her phone number changed, and he don't got his wits about him to know about how to like sneakily get that shit again. Cause it's tricky ass fuckers. I know how to get it again. But yeah, it's just so Quasi wouldn't have my number at all no more. Let's take it right back to where it was when he got out of jail. Alright, let's go right back there. He can know about Facebook. He can know about all that shit. See, I feel like the Queen of Swords is who we talking about. When you establish these boundaries, that means a person wanted to come to war with you. That's how I've had to organize my life. That means you wanted war with me. You can't hide your true intentions. When I have established these boundaries to tell you, you stay over there in your life, I'm gonna stay over here in mine. And respectfully so, we agree to coexist. But I don't do that spiritual bullying and shit. And that Quasi Rael, no, he toe up from the flow up. He toe up from the flow. That's so sad. But I told Michael that, you know, I just kind of took in consideration that he was like, if he is reading my text message, he's like, there she go again, talking about that nigga. So in that moment, I just didn't say that, but for the record, just like I told Quasi before, I said what I needed to say to you trick ass. Okay. The number will be changed when I get a new phone. Because I do have a tendency to keep a number on due to the government got that number there, the government. Y'all know what I mean by the government, the Social Security office, the workforce office, the government got that number. So I'll leave that number in service until I get everything of importance transferred to the new number, and then that number goes off. I ain't bullshitting. Y'all think I'm motherfucking playing. I'm not playing. I ain't never, ever saw myself in this lifetime yearn and desire a dick that didn't yearn and desire for me, and it come on. I ain't never. Not one damn life, not one year of birth day came by that was happening in my life. So that must make me some kind of bad mamma jamma and some kind of right. It ain't never happened. That's how I knew something about him was different, because I ain't never did that with no man. So what's up with this? What make him special? So, maybe he felt turned off due to my disability and shit. I remember him talking about, why would I make fun of your disability? I never said you would make fun of me. Why would you take it that way? I'm saying, like Ed Sheeran said on that song, thinking out loud, when your legs don't work like they used to. And they don't. That shit was crazy when that song came up. So I'm saying, maybe it was a turnoff to him. I've had my share of being with a man with disabilities and seeing how aspects of his body had changed due to the disability. And I wasn't turned off by him because I really loved him. So I knew he was going through something he couldn't help. He couldn't just snap his fingers and this shit go away. Because he would have for me. I know without a shadow of a doubt, Terrence Martindale would have snapped his motherfucking fingers to make whatever was ailing his body and changing his physical looks and all of that shit. He snapped his shit. Telling you. And me being such a master communicator that I am, and empathic, as super empathic as I am, so therefore I can hear your thoughts and what you're thinking and everything without you saying it and reading your body language. I always knew that Terrence Martindale really loved me. Like, he loved my heart. That's what I'm going to say. And was addicted to the side of me that was just like the truth. So I feel like he loved the Eight of Diamonds, and he was addicted to the King of Swords. I've learned how to play on words and however I need to understand the bigger picture. Like that's why I call myself a master communicator. Okay, so this King of Wands is here, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let's finish what it says with Queen of Swords. She detaches emotionally. She tells you that crying over spilled milk or panicking about the future will not fix the foundation. She demands that you cut through the emotional despair, of this star card in reverse using a sharp blade of logic. That's what I be doing. So stop saying about some other fucking overthinking. And Geminis be overthinking and shut the fuck up. It's okay for a Gemini to overthink when they helping you with your problem. Huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. For you to be like, oh, I mean, I ain't even think about that, girl. Thank you so much. You know what? You know what? Then they come back. You know what, girl? I did what you was telling me to do the other day. And you tell this motherfucker a lot of great shit, right? So you're like, what you talking about? What you talking about? Because why would you remember? You always speaking great shit. So it's like, you remember when you had told me to just talk to my man and just let him know what I felt? And remember how you had gave me that scenario? And you had said that how could I communicate with my man how I truly was feeling if I was like I couldn't speak, like I had no voice? How would I do it? So girl, and then she tell me what she did. And then, oh girl, my God, thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate you so much, Elizabeth, or whatever. And that's why I do what I do. But I do need to get my respect. That's a must. I'm not making it the fuck up. The Queen of Swords is right here paying goddamn attention in class. I'm not making it the fuck up. I'm not making it up. Okay? Now, the unified message: operate with surgical logic, not despair. That's a core message. I gotta get that one down. I felt like something was coming. I was finna get a reward. That's the reward. That's the reward. Uh-oh. Look like my baby. Oh, she's still working on it. But I still got something ready somewhere up in here, down up in here. Told her we was gonna need this big ass bag. Trying to keep some shit together. Core messages. Okay, there we go. Core messages. We got a little bit left. And some what's coming next. Is the food almost ready? Okay, y'all, I gotta go. I'm gonna have to come back for part 12. But let me write down this core message before I go. So part 12, we're gonna be adding this King of Wands. Probably go deeper into this War of Roses with this King of Queen. I can't talk. Oh, that's what I was supposed to be getting out. Go deeper within about this War of Roses with this King of Keys, which is a King of Pentacles. Excuse me. So, y'all know, I came here to get it right and to move forward. Okay? That's what I came here to do on YouTube. So don't get used to seeing me straight up. The muse. I told him he was my muse. Look at that. Mm-hmm. The queen of keys. Now we gonna bring her out. Bring her out. Bring her out. Where's she at? Make sure I have enough of that seafood sauce. So I like that seafood sauce with my fish. I mean, I've just been desiring the fuck out of him. I'm so sick of this shit. Sick of this goddamn shit. And then you know it's something because you can't just go hop on another dick and be like, whew, that's what I needed. You can't. Even if I would want to do that shit, I can't. The key is I don't want to. Queen of Keys. There she go. Didn't I tell you she waiting on him to come on? Didn't I tell you? Roll the tape back. The Queen of Keys was talked about already. You see that she already at the castle. You see the castle right there? He coming home. That's what I'm talking about. And that's the wall right there. That's the wall. That's the wall. That's the wall. That's the wall. So I need to make a nice ass thumbnail. I gotta bring it in. Bring it in, girl. Gotta bring it in now. We getting serious about this shit. Cause I ain't got time to be playing around with. Don't play with me. Tell me what you need to tell me. I'll cry, but I'll get over it. You know how Kevin Hart been getting roasted by every goddamn body telling him about himself. Tell me. Whatever fault you find in me, say it. Shit. Say it, shit. I ain't what you think I'm gonna do. Cuss you back out. You already know how I could get down with the get down, but I ain't never got down with the get down like that with him. He know that shit. He motherfucking know it. I'm sick of this shit. We gonna clear the energy. So that Queen of Swords is talking about operating with surgical logic, not despair. It's time, and we gonna write this over here and in the what's next. What's next? Goddamn, I can't talk. It's time to operate. I can't be playing no games, and I feel like the divine is letting me know this is so important because this man is gonna come back towards you. I'm trying to tell y'all. Surgical logic. What are these pens right here? These got that I can write good. That's why y'all see I be writing with this pink. Surgical logic and not in despair. And that is the Queen of Swords. Praise be to the Most High God. To God be the truth. Praise be to the Most High God. To God be the truth. And I'll be writing this 2 times in 2 different cards. Why? Because it's that motherfucking powerful. Oh shit, my food is here. Alright, I'll be back. Peace.